Hey, good morning. Today is Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. I wanted to say hello to everyone. I haven't been on in a long time. I'm going to start making more videos again. I have had quite a few visions and dreams, and I have learned a lot of things. I'm on my way getting back to, or maybe taking a new path at this point. And I just want to say hello to everybody and let you guys know what's been going on in life. I have relocated. I'm doing much better. Um, I've moved to another continent at this point, and I love living here, so it's great. Um, I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone, and I wanted to tell you guys about a dream I had the other day. Maybe I think this was Sunday night. Oh, and there's something else I wanted to tell you all about Shabbat. I'm going to change this channel a little bit. I'm going to talk about spiritual things and maybe some personal lessons that I've learned. All right, so there was a time, maybe last year or something like that, I stopped practicing the Shabbat, or I stopped observing the Shabbat for about 6 months or so. And I barely had any visions, I barely had any dreams, and I started to be concerned. I was like, what's going on? Why do I have why am I not having any visions or dreams? Because I was having them very often up until when I stopped Shabbat. I started Shabbat again, and immediately I started having visions and dreams again. Maybe a month or two ago, I slowed down. I stopped observing the Shabbat properly. I was going out. I was having, meeting up with people, and I was having a good time, but I was going out when I should have been at home. You know how that goes. And I was doing that for it started 1 week, then 2 weeks, then 3 weeks, then 4 weeks, and it was about 2 months. So this past Shabbat, I stayed at home as advised. And Sunday, also because I wasn't observing the Shabbat properly, I wasn't really having dreams and visions like that the past couple of months. This Shabbat, I stayed home Friday sundown to Saturday. And Sunday, I had this experience where I was it was kind of like a dream, but not really. I was standing at a place and there was a river. The water was light green and it looked cold, and the river was pretty large and it was like running kind of quickly. The water was running quickly. Then next to that, the river sectioned off over to the right, and it was like a smaller river, like a stream, and it went up a hill and then down a hill, but it was still light green water and it was cold. And then this woman came out of nowhere. She looked like a Gentile woman to me, but she came out of nowhere and she was telling me about this third portion of the river that had sectioned off, and it took a totally different path. It was like a curving away. It came from that first large river, and it had just curved around the second river going up the hill, and it just went on a totally different path. And she was telling me the river just had just taken a new path altogether. And I was there when the river suddenly broke away and turned into a new river. Now, after that, I got into a car and I drove to my grandparents' house, and my relatives, my grandmother and my grandfather, which are now, in the land of the eternal at this point, they were on the porch, and a lot of my other relatives were on the porch, and my brother was there. But my brother said something to me about something being lost, like a screw being lost or something like that. But my grandmother and grandfather were talking, saying something to me, but I don't remember what was said. I remember I looked up and I was in a convertible because my car had no roof on it, because I was looking at the roof of the house. All that being said to say, I understand that Sunday before I went to sleep and I had this experience, I had a realization that I've taken a new path. Um, I'm not going back to the way that I was or to the people that I was dealing with before, even relatives. I'm no longer dealing with a lot of them, and my life is much more peaceful, and I've had a lot more success. Not saying anything negative about anyone, just telling you my actual experience. I can't I can argue with a lot of things, but I can't argue with the results. Um, so at this point, I was watching this guy on YouTube. He's called Sharing the Gifts. That's his YouTube name. He's really great. He has a lot of prophetic dreams and visions, and I've listened to him, and I have had prophetic dreams and visions from listening to him, like through listening to him. So, I definitely appreciate him and what he does. You guys might want to check him out. He's very consistent with what he does, and I appreciate that. And watching him help me realize that what I'm doing when I give people information this way is something that the Most High has chosen me to do, and I really have learned to appreciate that and value that. And just like he has helped me, I'm sure I'm able to help many people that I don't even know. So, all that being said to say, I had the dream, and it was a confirmation or a wisdom letting me know that I had taken another path. I've taken 3 paths. Now this is the new path, and it's going in a totally different direction. And it's okay to leave all of the other things behind. Those rivers are going to run like they would without me. I'm not needed there. So I just wanted to say it's great to be in the presence of you all. If you guys have any questions for me, please let me know. I'm going to start posting more videos. I'm going to try to post videos on a weekly basis. Again, if you got any questions, just post them below. If you want to give me any information about what you think about the experience I had, please do so. All right. Thank you.